Hey Redeemer, this is Dwight Castle coming to you from Between Two Figs. If I don't know you, I'm one of the pastors at Redeemer. I'm our pastor of missions, and we wanted to just take a moment and speak to the church about some of the ways that we as a church community can be caring for others in this time of need with the COVID-19 going on. We've had a lot of people asking that question lately, and we wanted to give you a quick update to let you know that we have been asking that question as well as a leadership, and there's a lot of good work going on behind the scenes to help us to really invest into our local community here, which is wonderful. I just want to stop and say I'm so thankful to the Lord that we are part of a church community that doesn't just ask the question in a time like this, how can I stay healthy? Which is a good question. It's one we should be asking. We should be trying to stay healthy for ourselves and for our community, but not just stopping there and asking the question, how can I also help those who are in need? So I want to encourage you to continue to ask that question as we're also trying to stay healthy and to keep from this thing from spreading anymore. We also want to be saying who around me might have particular needs that we can help. And so the first place that I want to direct you with that is actually just internally within your own church community. And particularly if you are a member of Redeemer, you're part of a home group. So there are people in your home group that you can be keeping up with, be checking in on, and hopefully this is already happening. Each of your home group leaders and then the shepherding elder over your home group should be checking in with you guys. You should be checking in with each other, but look and see if there's someone in your group or in your immediate church community who might have a particularized need during this time, whether that be a pre-existing health condition that puts them in kind of a vulnerable category, whether there's some physical needs, groceries, medication, transportation, whether people are emotionally just in need of talking to someone. There's a whole variety of ways, but this should actually be the first place that we look, those who we have covenanted to be in community with together. So keep up with those who are in your home group, who are within your circles at church. And then if there are people who maybe don't fit in that sort of framework, who maybe are attendees or aren't in a home group for some reason, or if they have some particular need that needs a little more attention, we have actually created a web form that will be linked in the email where you'll see this video. But it's really easy. You just go to Redeemer's website, www.rccbirmingham.org/needs. So just go to our normal website and type in /needs on the end of it. There will be a link as well that we'll be sending out. And anyone who has any needs, you can fill that out and notify us and let us know so that we can be trying to help meet those particular needs. And this is also something that can be passed around to others outside of the Redeemer community as well. This is a way that we want to let others have a way to get in touch with us as a church if there are ways that we could help them. So beyond your church community, next I would say you should probably look to your immediate contextual community where you live. So your neighborhood, your neighbors. There are probably people around you who have needs as well. Same types of things I just mentioned that you can speak into. And so if there are people around you who have needs, try to meet them yourself. And if the church has an opportunity to help with that as well, let us know. Either direct them to that web form or pass on their info to us. And then finally, the question that a lot of us are asking is, how can we help in Avondale in particular? And this is one of the reasons that we really love where we are, because we want to invest ourselves into this community, not just in a time like this, but all the time, which is why we have pre-existing partnerships in the community with different ministries and churches and schools and places that we are always trying to work with. And in a time like this, what we are doing is we have put out feelers with all of those partners, and we have asked them, how can we help you? Which is an important question we want to ask all the time, rather than just doing something that would be very easy for us to react or respond right away and to try to do what seems best for us. We want to be thoughtful and mindful about what is actually going to be helpful for those in our community who have needs. And the best people to answer that are those who are in relationship with them already, our partners. So some of those that we're looking into, just to let you know, Christian Service Mission is one of our great partners that's just down the road from us, a few blocks, and they are actually poised in situations like this to help respond to immediate needs. They've put in a huge shipment for food for families in the area, and especially for those in local schools who will not be receiving quite the same degree of food help that they normally would. And so we're going to be working with Christian Service Mission. We've already purchased a portion of those that we are going to be helping to try to deliver to those in the community in the appropriate ways. So stay tuned for more information about how we can help to actually deliver those in a safe way during this time. We're also in communication with Avondale Elementary, which is one of our local partners just down the road from us, and obviously a lot of families that will have increased needs during this time as the school is not meeting, and families will need some supplemental help. And so we're in contact with Avondale Elementary as well, and we're working in particular with Christian Service Mission and Avondale Elementary, as well as with the Birmingham City Schools and the housing authorities to figure out who are those who maybe will need extra help in getting food delivered to them. As the city schools are going to be giving families food, some might not be able to get to the food distribution points. We want to step in there. Some of them might need supplemental food. We're going to step in there. So these are two of the biggest ways that we have been kind of waiting to hear back from them. And so this brings up a theme I want to encourage our people in, is that this is something we're probably going to be facing for a while. None of us know how long. But we're actually so much on the front side of this right now that we're still waiting to see what the actual needs will be and what the best ways are to meet those. So we are waiting, and that can be a hard thing to do. There's probably a lot of ways that you could step in with your church community, with your neighborhood. There are places that receive donations, especially monetarily. But there's going to be a lot more need that we will directly be able to step into in our Avondale community in the next couple of weeks, hopefully even in the next few days. And we will let you know as those unfold. Some of our other partnerships that we are just waiting to be able to serve as well in the community are Cornerstone School in Woodlawn, our Monday night ministry that Redeemer does with kids in this community in East Birmingham, Woodlawn, and Avondale and Eastlake. We're in communication with their families about particular needs they have. Also, the Aspire Movement, a youth mentoring program that we partner with, we're asking them about any needs that they become aware of. And there's another one or two local churches in the Avondale community that we are in discussions with about ways that we could help with residents that they also have relationships with. So all that to say, there's a lot of good work that is going on behind the scenes. And what I want to encourage you to do is to be patient. There's going to be a lot of time to help and to find the practical ways right in front of you with those who are around you. Also, we're going to include a link in the email that this video is going to be in, and in the social media posts we'll include the link for Christian Service Mission. There are some small needs that they have in the next few days that if you follow them, go to their website or follow them on social media, and we'll link that, you can see what some of their particular needs are right now that you could step into. So all in all, I hope that our church continues to be a community that cares for those around us. And we will be very eager to step into ways to do that further down the road. So thanks for your questions. We will encourage you to go to that web form, and we will send out more updates via video and via emails as things develop. Thanks, guys.